Hello there, everybody. Thanks for joining us for this giant robot fight. Everybody. It's Trails in the Sky, second chapter, taking on Renne and the Potter Mater, more appropriately this time. Last time, we had our fight against Renne. We wrapped up investigating Amberl Tower. We managed to find our way through and get all the cool treasure as well. We came across, finally, Renne here at the top of Amberl Tower, where, predictably, she did not agree to step down and join us when Estelle gave a passionate speech about the society being wrong. In fact, she had a little bit of a meltdown, and we had to fight her in a brutal fight. And, as you might recall, I ended on a cliffhanger last time. After beating Renne and the robot, she gave us more of her really sad backstory as basically an abandoned child who got abused and then saved by the society, so that's why she's allied with them. After that, she's like, no, I still got this baby, and called in Potter Mater, the giant robot that she treats as her real parents. That's certainly quite the mix-up, and now we gotta fight it. Now, as you might recall, I basically had to redo the first fight against Renne and those 6 Gorgon robots. That sucked, having to redo it. As you can see, it was a total mess. Like, I ended up winning that fight with Joshua KO'd. Thankfully, Renne and Kevin got big level up, so they, got a full refill of HP and EP. But yeah, now I gotta, I think I'm worse off than I was at the end of last episode, because now I gotta try and fix this situation with our crew all beat up like this. And I went through 4 or 5 refresh jellies. I did not enjoy that. What I'm gonna do first, we're gonna do that. I am gonna use one more refresh jelly at this point to get, yeah, look at how many I've, gone through. Well, I got 7 in the pocket still, but, Anyway, we're gonna use that to get Joshua on his feet so he can benefit from this La Forte we're about to drop, which I think also... Yes, we could have also had Tita drop that, but no. So, the Potter Mater. Tactical droid created by the Society. In defensive mode, its offense is limited. Great. But it's still got 20k health, and it's got no elemental weaknesses. And who knows if Renne's gonna do anything while sitting on top of it, so... Bit of a mess coming our way. Ooh, I don't know what to cast here. Gotta just open fire, see what kind of damage we do against this thing. Not very impressive. This is not gonna be easy. Whoa. I don't know if that slowdown was just some kind of, awkward thing, or because, they wanted to show off how dramatically powerful that thing's punches are, but yeah, that just ripped through Joshua pretty fierce right there. I'm gonna go in with a regular attack because we got that critical right there. And there we go. Now that's a big hit. That feels good. And just in time we got that boost so that we can... Darn it, can't get both of them. Whatever. Get into these two. There we go. See what kind of damage Comet does. It's supposed to penetrate, so... Pretty good damage. Alright. Sick'em Boy is a weird thing to say if, you're treating this thing as your parents. I don't think that's a bit of an oversight from the localization team, I feel like. I don't know. That felt odd. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'm gonna go for this. It's simple damage with this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 16k damage. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we can pop off a crit. We can only get one guy on this, but why not?
Let's do this. Oh, okay.
That was really good damage. That was mega worth it. Very good stuff. Alright. Yeah, this is great. We can do a Law Crest with Healer Boy over there. Very good. Now we got a break here. Let's just put a Clock Up EX. I think on Estelle, Joshua's so darn fast that I'm not sure he really needs to... There'd be a little bit of a benefit from the Clock Up. He can get, like, his spells immediately off, no matter the spell, but... we'll do it on Estelle, I think, is the better move. Which, speaking of, here we go. We got enough CP. Well, I mean, look at that, she's getting another move. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Activated the jet engines. Just getting another move this soon. Yeah, if I do this... Everyone's up to 30. Okay, we can't do quite a chain break with this setup, but... well, with 3 characters, unfortunately, but... still worth it. Oh, we've already taken that much health. Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
Well then. This is going much better so far than that Renne fight earlier. Now, when I had to redo that fight, I did beat Renne on my first go, so I'm pretty happy with that. Like that, I did not have to take a game over and have another go. Like, I had some poor luck with her insta-kills and the petrifications, but I also had, like, some decent spots in there, so it went okay. Let's just cook this thing. Why not? Get the spell for a bit. He needed a big heal there, so, you know. Alright. Could I just do a regular attack since that crit is right there? That was pretty good. Oofa! Okay. That's unfortunate. Should have probably looked after everybody's health in that showdown. Alright, alright. We can still fix this. Yeah, I'm not gonna use a refresh jelly this time. Let's see if we can just control the situation by casting Thelos. In the interim, I mean, oh my god, he's so fast. Look at that. He's already, like, gonna get another move off there, Kevin. Everybody's so fast in this team. It's nuts. Almost got him, this thing beaten. Okay, okay. Could actually heal up ourselves. Oh, but not fast enough. Like, thing goes faster than us. Let's just go regular melee. Pile in that damage, why not? And over here... Darn, it's 30 to use Sacred Breath. We're just off on that. That's unfortunate. I don't know, let's just combo this guy. Haven't done this in ages. You want some slowdowns? How do you like that? Oh. Oh. God. Okay. That did look like a gun on that guy's shoulder, so yeah, there you go. I don't know. I guess I was kind of thinking, like, feels like this guy's gonna pop off some kind of, like, big move at some point. And there it finally was. Well, let's make sure everybody else is nice and healed up, so we'll do this. While we try to get Estelle back on her feet once again. Oh man, it's gonna be Estelle missing out on the XP now. Unless... Ooh, got another move from our boy Joshua, so... We pop this Thelos to bring Estelle back on her feet. Yeah, Joshua missed out on the experience on my second go here because, you know, he was KO'd at the end of the Renne fight. Oh, shoot. Ah, dude. Right, I forgot that it takes a while to cast that spell. I really want Estelle to get this EXP. Yay. I'm just gonna do this. We'll see how we do. I want to see if I can get Estelle to her feet and, like, she can get the experience, you know? Because, like, who knows, depending on who Potter Motter chooses to focus down here. Okay, went after the healer with a crit as well. My goodness, alright. Yeah, so now we get what I wanted, which is Good night.
Not done yet.
Whew, alright. Yeah, like I got a little finicky there at the end because I really wanted Estelle to get that EXP drop from there, but like otherwise I'd say Potter Mater, for all its build-up, was not that rough, thank goodness, so good on ya. Yeah, see, now she went immediately back to full health because she just leveled up there. So did those two. I don't remember what their state was, but still. Perfect. Ugh! It's like fighting a boulder with guns! I see. Once again, turns out that the combat gameplay did not match what the vibe was supposed to be, so the cutscene, we have a little different energy than what it was in the fight. I don't know, it was pretty desperate against this guy in some sense, so, I don't know.
It's got even more armor and power than the archaism we fought under the castle.
Oh yeah, the Reverie. Wow, yeah, I don't know. That guy was way rougher, because it was a final boss, so far Potter Mater not that bad, but...
How are you still not dead? Fine, I'm bored now. Potter Mater, full output. Burn Estelle! Huh?
Whoopsie daisy. I mean, we failed to stop their plan entirely, I suppose, because the thing, just all the towers went through their course there, the gospel, so, but, alright. Anyway, your plan has been, I don't know, there's nothing to brag about here, except that we had a pretty good fights in the mix-up there, so. It's reverted. The barrier's been dispelled.
Why now? Just a few more minutes and I could have burned you and made you cry and scream as I ripped out your guts with my bare hands.
Hey!
But that's how life goes sometimes. I have to go back to the Glorious now. The professor told me to come back once the beta served its purpose.
You mean Weissman?
Once the beta served its... So the towers returning to normal is part of your plan?
Well, obviously, we didn't make them, like, shut off out of our accord. We basically got our pants wiped by them until, like, the thing shut off, so, you know.
Maybe. I didn't ask for the details. But he did say the barriers around the towers were the Oriol's hands.
The Oriol's...
Huh? What does that mean? It makes you wonder. Well, bye-bye. See you later. Oh, and next time we meet, I'll butcher you all.
And she's off. Ooh. That big Sazabi skirt engine thingy there. Cool. Love to see that. I mean, don't love to see that guy get away with apparently nary a scratch according to the narrative, but... Well, job well done, team. Now we can have celebratory libations. No? No, we're gonna be miserable. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't go super well, all things considered. From all reports, the Society's Jaeger and mechanical forces in all regions have been driven back. We'll be maintaining alert status, but I think we'll be standing down from that ourselves soon.
That's wonderful!
What a friggin' day. Invasion's over and the weirdness at the towers has stopped. Guess we can finally take a break.
One can hope at any rate. By the way, did I end up using everybody at least once in these 4 towers? I think I did, yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that's what I really hope to do, is have everybody be used at least once, so I think it worked out fine.
If only I could understand what the enemy's plan was.
You don't seem like you're in a party mood, Estelle. You upset about the kiddo?
Yeah. I was just thinking. I was all on a righteous high horse without even knowing why she joined. I think I just made things worse.
Estelle.
I've always been kind of sheltered from the really nasty stuff in the world. So for me to try and save someone like her, maybe it really was just a selfish dream.
No, Estelle, I don't think so at all.
Huh?
Renne is, in the truest sense of the word, a genius. She's capable of understanding any information she comes across and can turn it to her advantage. She's capable of adapting to any situation in her way, and she can control her surroundings perfectly. As far as I know, she was born with those abilities.
Wow. I knew she was capable, but thinking about it, yeah, that's all true.
Before the society took her in, she was in a horrible situation. Worse than what I went through in many ways.
Worse than that? My goodness.
Unlike me, though, her heart never really broke. At least not in the same way. At this point, adversity is just another obstacle to her. One she can overcome with guile or force. Rather than shutting down, she became as flexible as a snake. More so than any of us.
But hang on. Even if she wasn't heartbroken or whatever, she still...
Oh, trust me, I agree. No matter how happy she might say she is, she's still obviously in pain.
Yeah, it's like something that's something a person like tells themselves. This is like they're in control and they're over it, but like they're still like being affected by the trauma that happened to them. Right, yeah. Although again, it sounds like she was kind of equipped to go down that road from a young age, but, you know, deal with the trauma in this way, but still, yeah, interesting.
It may have been years ago, but in all my time with her, and it was a lot, I've never seen her get that worked up.
See, I'm not sure the math exactly adds up here. Like, hold on now. So, Joshua was 6 years with the Bright family. So Renne was like... She's like 10 now, I believe? So, she would have been 4 years old when Joshua last saw her before Joshua's crazy deep cover operation started. I don't know. Whatever.
I think your words reached a part of Renne even she doesn't recognize. That's something only you could do.
Joshua? Well, nuts. When you put it like that, how can I be depressed? Just you wait, Renne. Next time we meet, I'll get to your real self.
You can do it, Estelle!
Never gives up, does she?
Would it be Estelle otherwise?
Anyway, that aside, what do we do now? I don't feel safe just cruising back to Gransel without knowing what the Society was really up to. In that case, might I suggest a stop at Leiston Fortress? We can consult with General Bright as to what to do next. Oh, good idea!
I think that's for the best. Well then, Julia, please set course for Leiston.
By your command, Mile. An old man's voice. I'm gonna guess this is... Blast it all! Blast it! Yeah, of course it's him, duh.
Grandpa?
Professor? What's wrong? You seem really worked up.
The data crystal you found in the tower! Capelle just finished analyzing it.
Okay?
Calm down, Professor. What was recorded on it?
The function of the tetracyclic towers! You were right. In part. The 4 towers were built to keep the Orioles sealed away in another dimension.
Hang on, what now?
In another dimension? How in the world? Why in the...
Wait a second. See, I don't think the another dimension part is that crazy, given that we went into those crazy extra-dimensional spaces inside the towers themselves, so clearly this sort of, like, power is capable of ancient technology.
So the shadow towers were...
Right, exactly. This is where we're, like, yeah. Did our heroes think that they were just weird illusions this whole time? Okay.
Yes. I suspect you're among the first humans in a millennium to travel dimensionally. And the Gospels, they're...
Oh, okay. I'm gonna make a guess who this is, you know.
Yes, indeed. Conduits for the power of the Shining Ring.
Ah, that's a kind of a fun effect, his portrait in the image. How exactly he was able to even, like, manipulate the screen to appear like that, I don't know, but that's kind of funny. What? Weissman?
How in the hell?
That man... Is that... How is he doing this without authorization? Leon, report! What's going on?
I don't know, ma'am. I just noticed we received a transmission and then we lost control.
Forced computer entry. Hacking, some call it. I suppose having these advanced computers aboard the Arsail backfired on us.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Professor Russell. Yes, it's just as you suppose. I must admit surprise that you were able to realize such a system on your own. Though I suppose it's no surprise, coming from a student of Epstein himself.
As full of yourself as a balloon. I'll point out, Professor Weissman, that our flight controls are not networked to any other system. You won't be able to crash us or force open our doors or any other such harebrained nonsense.
I wouldn't dream of it regardless. I simply wanted to contact you to ensure you were properly informed and prepared. To make sure you knew of the coming moment of glory.
What? Moment of... No!
Let me see. Given your position, the best place to see it should be your foredeck. Good evening, then, everyone, and welcome to the new age.
Joshua! Let's get to the deck. Oh boy, something bad is happening then, yeah? We kind of knew it since their plan was, again, pretty much going without a hitch up until this very moment. So, you know, let's see what happens. Where?
Best seen from the foredeck.
There!
Oh boy, this musical cue. And an animation to boot? Oh boy. This musical... The Latin chanting comes out, you know things are bad. Oh boy. Yeah, whatever that is quite big indeed. This we can maybe presume to be the Orioles. Physical form revealed at last. What?
It must be that flying city. Yes, it must be.
That's it! That's the Oriole! Hells. Captain Schwartz! Land the ship! Now!
Pardon, Professor?
You have emergency orders from Cassius, right? If you don't hurry, it'll be too late for all of us!
Very well.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Is this like a humongous EMP effect? Is that what just happened to make all the lights go out like that? Okay, and here's the society coming in. Now, are they going to be able to approach if there's a big old EMP effect going on?
Marvelous.
My goodness.
Holy hell, that's something.
Isn't it just wonderful?
This is astounding. Now I understand why you were making such a big deal out of it.
It's nice to see that all of you understand its worth. The Oriole itself had long been sealed away in another dimension. Despite this, it has always been possible for it to influence our own dimension through the Gospels, which act as terminals.
Right. We first, like, when we first were speculating, not first, but in this game earlier, like, you know, Professor Russell was speculating on, like, the Gospels, that they were drawing energy from, like, somewhere entirely elsewhere. And, like, yeah, okay, that's cool. It's actually connected to the Oriole itself. Very nice.
There was just one problem. We had no access to the originals, and so we were forced to create replicas. Only the most accurate would do. Any less, and the Oriole would have remained forever unattainable.
Right, the Gospels, of course, they could, like, shut down orbments, so... Right. So, okay, so the Oriole then would have, like ultimate power of that, huh?
After much trial and error, we managed to successfully create perfect replicas. These true Gospels finally allowed the Oriole to remove the shackles that restricted its power. And so here it is, returned from the dark abyss in which it was sealed. That was the purpose of Stage 3 of the plan, I assume? Indeed. My comrades in arms, thanks to your labors, the third stage is complete. And now, our plan moves into its final stage.
The end of the chapter! Alright. The chapter was even called Tetracyclic Towers, so sure. Appropriate. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, I think we got a final level has just been dropped in our face, huh?